Hello and welcome back to the video. In this video I'm going to show you how to make some chocolate fudge balls, or you can cut them up in squares. Either way, there'll be some little chocolate fudge that you can make. It's nice, quick and easy. First thing that you'll need is liquid egg whites, and we're going to use 156 grams of liquid egg whites. Next up, what I'll be using is vegan organic PB Fit Chocolate Plus. We're going to use 62 grams. 3 scoops in this is 44 grams, 150 calories, 3 grams of fat, 3 grams of fiber, 20 grams of protein. If you can't find this, you could use PB Fit too. It'll just give it a little bit of a chocolate fudge with a little bit of a peanut butter hint. But this one's nice because it gives it extra chocolate to it. $62. Next up, what I'll be using is unsweetened baking cocoa. And I'm going to be using 2 servings, which is 10 grams, 20 calories per serving. Next up, I'm going to be using sugar-free chocolate jello pudding mix. And I'm just going to be using 1 serving of this, which is 10 grams. Next up, using a Splenda or stevia, whatever your choice. And I'm going to be using 10 grams of the stevia. After that, it's optional, you don't have to, but I like to add a little bit of salt. 1 or 2 grams of salt will do. Optional though, you don't have to if you don't want to. Then I'll be using 30 grams of a coconut flour, which is 2 servings. 1 serving's 15 grams, 60 calories. We're going to be using 2 servings, 30 grams. Next up, to give it a little bit more chocolate flavor, I'm going to be using a sugar-free chocolate flavored syrup. 31 grams is 10 calories. And I'm going to be using 40 grams. So just over 10 calories. After you get all that together, I like to get it all mixed before you add the protein powder. And for your protein powder, you're going to want to use a chocolate-based protein powder. Give it some extra chocolate. You could use a vanilla with the unsweetened cocoa and the sugar-free syrup and the jello. All that's really going to give it that chocolate flavor already. So any kind of protein powder will work as long as you like it with the chocolate flavor. But I like to use chocolate-based protein powder to even give it more flavor. And the one I'm going to be using is from Rule 1. This one is a chocolate hazelnut. They also have chocolate peanut butter, and they have chocolate fudge. But I like this chocolate hazelnut. It gives it an extra little hint of flavor to it. We're going to be using 2 scoops. 1 scoop is 34 grams, 130 calories, 2 grams of fat, 1 gram of fiber in this, and 24 grams of protein per scoop. And I'll be using 2 scoops. Now you could use a casing, but it's gonna get it really thick. Casing is a thicker protein. So if you're using the casing, you're definitely gonna have to add some water to this so you can get it all mixed together. I'm still gonna use a little bit of water in this, but not much. Like I said, you can use this. You can roll it into little balls, whatever size you'd like. Or you can put a little bit of water in this, make it a little thinner, put it into a dish, cut it out into squares, and make little chocolate fudge squares. Either way, it's whatever your preference is. Now with the casing, it would probably be thick enough. You can take it out and roll it up. But since I'm using a regular whey protein, it's not as thick. So what I'll do next, put it in the pan. I'll let it freeze for about an hour or so. Hour and a half. Take it out. It'll be a little bit thicker. You could roll it into balls. Roll it into little, you know, bite-sized fudge bites. Or you can leave it in here, cut it up into squares, and then get yourself like a Rubbermaid container and put the little pieces in the Rubbermaid container already cut up. So once you take them out of the freezer, they're already pre-made and they're nice and easy to eat. I definitely recommend keeping them in the freezer. Makes them take longer to eat, so you're not just smashing through the whole thing. But it's to your preference. You could leave it in the fridge. You could eat it just like this if you'd like. But it definitely gives you quite a bit of chocolate fudge here. So whatever your preference is, cut it into the bites, roll them into little balls, whatever way you would like to eat them. But I usually take this out after it freezes, roll them up, cut them up, throw them into a dish like this, keep them in the freezer, pop them out whenever you want one. Nice little snack to have. Crave that sweet tooth. Instead of eating a candy bar or something, you just eat this. It's very delicious. Very low in calorie, very high in protein. So there you go. Put this in the freezer for about an hour, hour and a half. And take it out. Get myself all into the Rubbermaid. So if you were going to make that just the way I did, it would come out to 814 calories. And out of that 18 and 14 calories, you could probably get this into 10 to 14, either squares or balls or whatever. So you break it down, it's about 80 calories each one. It's not bad. 64.7 grams of carbs, 17.2 grams of fat, and 102.1 grams of protein in this whole thing. So tons of protein in this whole thing. On top of 23.5 grams of fiber. So not a bad amount of fiber in this whole thing. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the bell button to be notified of any new videos that come out. And you guys have a great part of that 814 calories. I forgot I add some Lily's chocolate-free or sugar-free chocolate chips. Add 14 grams, which is 55 calories. Place it in there, smash them down, and that gives it an extra chocolate flavor. So again, thank you guys for watching. So it's been about an hour. As you can see, I started forming the little chocolate fudge balls. You just want to freeze it enough. Comes out, scoop it with a spoon. Get yourself, form it into the little balls. Place it in a container. Then you freeze them again. And then every single time you take them out, you have the little pieces already made up. So there you go. Thank you guys again for watching my videos. Please have a great day.